I clicked it. Ah. Oh my gosh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Vtuber Movie Club.
Oh yeah.
It's been a week since we last did this, or at
Yeah.
least for me.
I'm back.
You
I'm
two,
back.
for
You miss
you
me?
two, it's been a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I am one of your hosts, Trey. And all I do is kind of organize everything, so that's kind of my job. Other than that, that's all I do. So yeah, you two want to introduce yourselves to the streams?
Yeah, bet. Hi, I'm Weird Dude. I enjoy playing a bunch of little video games here and there, whether it's Minecraft, Apex. I have a bunch of stuff planned for other things that I want to do. I also enjoy doing stuff like stuff with Blender and other stuff. I've made my model. I'll be honest, I do say that way too much now that I think about it. I probably, but yeah, I enjoy doing Blender side of things, and yeah, I'm just more of a variety streamer. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, awesome. My name's Anchor. Anchor. You know me. No, you don't. Yeah, I'm a I'm a streamer that just only stream Roblox, honestly.
No, dude.
But I will start trying to stream other stuff when I feel like it. I've been dead for a while though.
Thank you, but
Alright.
actually,
I'm trying my
Yeah,
best out here. Life's tough
yeah,
out.
yeah. Life's tough. It takes a
yeah.
bit, so it's all good. Yeah, no. So we'll get before we start the actual presentation and discussion, I always like to start off with a question. So we'll go with this question today, because, yeah, why not? Well, since we're doing childhood movies kind of thing, or whatever, since we got Scooby Doo, Legos, I was wondering what's some of your guys' favorite childhood cartoons that you watch?
Oh, you're gonna hit me with that one.
Yep.
You really gotta
I
shot
can.
us in the foot.
Yeah. It's an easy enough question. What are
Oh,
some of your favorite childhood
Cartoons or
shows?
cartoon or
Like
both?
cartoons and stuff, whatever. Like,
I
what
like
are your
Power
favorite
Rangers.
cartoon shows? Power Rangers? Yeah, that works.
No.
I'm fine with that.
Uh, my number one is probably Steven Universe. I can't. That is my easily my number one. Adventure Time's a close second though.
Nice. I we were going to do Steven Universe, but we found out that it was about 52 episodes, so we kind of switched it out just because
Yeah,
a lot of us didn't have the time to do that.
But don't worry
Sadly.
about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
I
we'll do it
thought
again.
about it because it was like each episode's only 10 minutes long, so it's like realistically, like it is like if we're talking about if we watch an anime, that anime would be 26 episodes long. Uh,
Yeah.
so, but like I understand it. It's like 50 episodes. I had to set it up on my phone and trying to do it. Yeah, no, it was a bit rough. I'll admit.
That's okay. If we need to, we could put it back in the rotation, and we'll have it be the movie or something like that. Because I know the movie
Yeah.
is supposed to be really good. So
I think there's a new one coming out. In fact, there's like Emerald something something. I know there is a new Steven Universe movie coming out, so that could be fun to do.
nice, and I will have no idea what the movies are, but we can do it as to make up for not doing the show.
Yeah.
Uh, and I'll be so confused, or you're just gonna have to tell me everything.
Oh yeah, and then Pearl did this in episode 57, and that's what it relates to. Oh no. Yeah, what's your favorite thing, Trevor?
I loved a million different cartoons. So yeah, I really
Mm.
liked Kim Possible growing up. Kim Possible
Oh,
was
nice.
great. Um, Probably my favorite Cartoon Network one was either Teen Titans or Codename Kids Next Door.
Ooh.
Good next
Uh, Kid Next Door is great. And then for like Nickelodeon, probably SpongeBob and yeah,
Oh yeah.
Avatar, The Last Airbender, of course. But yeah, nice.
I still need to watch that. Like I've had it on my like watch list for like super long, and I realize I should watch it. It's such a great show. Well, I
It
just I
is.
don't get around to it.
It is a really, really great show. I highly recommend you watch it.
Hmm.
But Anchor, do you got any others besides just Power Rangers?
I got plenty like Teletubbies.
No,
Teletubbies, nice,
no,
interesting.
no, 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 no.
Don't like the Teletubbies? Are you scared of them?
No. I'm scared of the Teletubbies.
I don't know. I don't know how a little old me used to be able to watch them without any fear. I guess it's because they're colorful. I guess.
Yeah, I mean they're just weird creatures. They're just a little terrifying. Well,
It's not like the cursed image Teletubby weird.
yeah.
Oh, that's probably why I'm so scared of them. Is all of the creepy pasta pictures of Teletubbies just I've drilled into my mind. Yeah, no, I don't like.
Any any other ones that you guys can think of, or you
Amazing
guys
World of
ready to?
Gumball, I always loved. That was like
That
every time I saw it, I watched it.
I liked Flapjack. That was fun.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Flapjack.
Yeah, yeah. Flapjack, Foster Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh yes,
A ton of good cartoons out there.
Adventure
Tom
Time.
and Jerry. That was also
Adve-
quoted.
Adventure Time was good. I never actually got into Adventure Time, but the few episodes I did watch, I did enjoy.
Mm. I went back because like I was like I did really enjoy Adventure Time when I was a kid, and then like I think about like 2 years ago or something, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down and watch my childhood shows. I binge watched Steven Universe in like 2 months, and then I binge watched Adventure Time in 3 months. Like I absolutely adored every second. I cried multiple times. Oh frick! The writing on both of them, and then I also watched through Adventure Time's Obsidian series, which is like the after Finn and Jake kind of stuff. Like a whole bunch of stuff happens at the end of Adventure Time. They'll just say that, and then it's like the after, which I loved seeing as well. And now they have Fiona and Cake, which I need to watch.
Yeah,
I'm dying
that's
to watch
good.
that.
But yeah, no, that I think that was great. Starting question.
Yeah,
I think that was good.
yeah.
Um,
Extended to 8 minutes.
yeah, I know, right? um, I guess.
But
But for like new cartoons, have you guys watched the My Adventures with Superman? That is
I
really
haven't. I've
cute.
seen clips though. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
I never
It
got
is
time
really
to.
good.
I never got time to see it.
It if you got time, if you find time, it you should watch it. It's actually very. I only watched a few episodes. I enjoy it very much. It's very cute.
Send me some clips.
Yeah.
I'll check it
Uh,
out.
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of clips. I really want to watch it, but I kind of have to go yo ho with wanting to watch that, which I always feel guilty of. But yeah, shall we
Nice.
get into it?
Yeah. Yeah, we could get. Uh, but yeah, just
Alright,
wanted to talk about that real quick. So PowerPoint time. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
we all know we're here to talk about. Here to talk about Lego Ninjago movie and
yeah.
and Scooby Doo the live action.
Mm.
So
The boob, the
Wait,
boob.
how are we looking at it?
oh yeah. What is the question? Don't
Boob
worry
Shaggy.
about
Don't worry.
that.
The buff Shaggy.
I just copy.
Actually,
Let's.
like
Oh, I am off
Lego
the
Ninja,
screen.
Lego Ninjago is the most recent movie I just watched.
Here, it's in. You can look at the presentation through there. I don't know if it. Tell me if you. I sent a link in the.
You only an
Discord.
access what nah.
Oh, there.
I'll watch your stream.
Yeah, you
I
can
need
do that or
Alexa.
watch the stream. Either or works.
Oh no, I just gave you my name trade.
Don't worry,
I just gave you my full name.
It's okay. It's not on the.
Thank
I
God
don't
he,
have it.
thank God it's not desktop.
Don't worry.
Uh, oh my gosh. Oh my! I clicked the button and it didn't load immediately, and I saw my name at the bottom of my screen.
Oh my
Nah.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
Bro, they
it,
reveal?
in good
it's my
news,
full legal.
I didn't have the
I'm so
presentation up,
happy.
so that there's some good news.
Yeah. I was on my personal email.
I can't believe it. Okay, wait. Am I able to view this on the? Wait, just wait. Can you access that
Yeah,
one? Thank you. Just because otherwise it has the first letter of my name. Then no. Oh, I can't believe it. I've already detailed myself. Like I trust Trey. I trust Trey. I'm not saying that I don't trust Trey. It's just also
Calm
I've
down.
proven to myself just how bad
it's
I
all
am at
good.
this.
Calm down, dude. Wait, calm
I
down.
will literally forget about it
I
in a
know.
bit. I'm terrible with names.
Okay.
We
Oh my
listen.
gosh.
I doubt Trey remember, right? Not an insult.
No.
It's a compliment to his grown up.
If if you wouldn't mind just like fully deleting that email.
Yeah, I can.
Thank you. Just to put my mind at ease.
It's okay. We're super not gonna use.
Why does it?
It automatically does it. You have your it's like a default one.
Why did I do this again? Why did I keep doing it on
Okay,
my?
one more time. Good old technical difficulty. We
Love to
love
see
it.
it. We wouldn't be VTubers if this didn't happen. Okay.
Someday we'll accidentally leak our house address just because we're VTubers.
There we go. And you got
Oh
the
my
thing.
gosh.
We all good now.
I think we're all good. How do I slideshow? There we go. Then I can say this.
I should.
Opera. Is that gonna work?
We should. Oh.
I don't know how this
You
works.
shouldn't. I don't even think you need to save it. You
Wait,
should already be looking at it, like in slideshow.
oh wait, window capture. Hey, there we go. Okay.
Alright.
I was using game
So,
capture this time.
yeah, we'll just pretend the last 3 minutes didn't happen.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk about the Lego Ninjago movie and Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
You two both chose these. What made you guys choose?
Ninjas are awesome.
Okay, easy. Nice. Anchor, why did you choose Scooby Doo? Let me guess, you just needed something and you chose it?
I'm hungry.
You hungry? Okay. The simple
Okay,
answer.
real.
Okay. So,
Real
yeah,
though.
we'll just.
Wait, let me at least. In all honesty, like I've loved Ninjago since I was a kid. This movie has the series has grown up with me since I was like 10 years old, and the movie just absolutely was like I can't speak. I watched it with my mom. I remember watching it with my mom, and it was just absolutely spectacular to see them on the big screen. And it was just they really captured everyone well. And we're going to talk about it all, but that was my main. I still adore this movie, not only because I'm a fan of Ninjago, but because it is just genuinely a good movie. Okay,
Yeah, no. I remember they had like a show on Cartoon Network, right? For
yeah, they
Ninjago.
had
I remember watching it.
yeah, they have 14 seasons.
Jesus, I didn't
I've
realize
watched all
that.
of them.
I think I watched two of the seasons, maybe. I
That's
guess
probably
stopped when they did Spinjitzu.
well, yeah. They originally, well, I mean, they've always had Spinjitzu. I mean, like throughout season 2, they had Spinjitzu.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
but they originally were only going to have the 2 seasons where Garmadon like raises the snake, and then like once they defeated the snake, that was supposed to be it. There was not supposed to be more seasons. They came out with 12 more seasons of this and a movie. I freaking love these guys. Also, rest in peace to the voice actor of Cole, who unfortunately passed in 2020.
Oh,
Uh,
that's I
yeah,
didn't.
Yeah, rest in peace. Be missed.
Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah,
yeah.
that sucks.
They
But
made one more season after that, but yeah, okay.
that's good. Let's get going. So
Don't cringe.
it's just the poster again because why not? But yeah, so uh, truthful. I just had added a picture of the ninjas because to be truthful, not gonna lie, the rest of the ninjas aren't as important as the green ninja here. That's about like they're kind of just there for set decoration in this movie. I feel. I don't know. That's
For the
how I
most part,
felt.
yeah. No, you are right. You are right. The main talking point is Lloyd and Garmadon.
Yeah, so we'll just quickly go through the ninjas, but the red ninja here on the left, this is Kai, right? Yeah, Kai.
Yeah.
He's the fire ninja. Next we have Nia, who is the sister to Kai, who is the water ninja. Next we have Cole, who is the earth ninja,
First of all,
who also loves to DJ. So
Well,
yeah,
she does that in the original series, which is like I always found strange. Yeah.
yeah, that's good. And then next in the white we have Zane, the ice ninja, who
My favorite.
is yeah, who I do remember from the main series. He is just a robot.
that's very offensive, man.
He's a
That's very offensive.
ninjroid.
Oh, sorry, he's a ninjaroid. Forgot about that. Not a robot, ninjaroid.
No. He's a
Uh,
teenager.
he is a teenager. Yeah.
He's
Uh, he's a robot. And then next in this darker blue, we have Jay, who's the lightning ninja. He's just a very shy guy, and also I believe has a crush on Mia.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then the last but not least is the green ninja, but we'll go over his next page of the slides. So we'll just move on to there.
Because he's more
Yeah.
important.
He is more important, so we actually gave him a slide for it. His name is Lloyd.
Yeah.
Lloyd. He is the son of evil warlord Garmadon. Lloyd lives in shame of being Garmadon's son and is bullied and shunned for it. His friends and himself all became Ninjago ninjas to stop Garmadon. They're cool mechs and are trained by Master Wu, a master of the ninja arts. What are your thoughts on Lloyd?
Sure.
You know, he
I'm kidding.
Jerk? You hate him? Yeah. Cool. You're with the rest of the city.
he's
Yeah. No. I think his character was portrayed extremely well in the like because in the show he's not really portrayed as a teenager who's like trying to get the world to understand like that his dad is Lord Garmadon, but he's also a good guy. It's not like that in the show, and in the movie, I think it's actually portrayed way better. This idea that like he's shunned by society because obviously Garmadon's his dad. Like obviously, and that
Yeah.
it makes sense. And I prefer this version of Lloyd in the show's version, but yeah, no, I really enjoyed uh how he acted. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Anchor. I think we cut you out. What were you gonna say?
I wasn't thinking. I mean, he's pretty bricky and green, honestly. Very.
Yeah, he is made of
Valid.
Lego, and he is green.
Yeah.
He has the power of green.
Wow.
So
Green.
yeah.
What is it even
Uh,
about green?
I don't know.
Green.
It gets explained in the movie,
Wait,
and I forget.
I mean, to be fair, this movie is just a guy with daddy issues.
Yeah, and
Damn.
it's really funny because it's like daddy issues just like brought up to the extreme for comedy's sake.
And he wasn't
But
even there.
I know, right? Daddy wasn't there. But yeah, it's really just daddy issues brought up to the extreme
Oh, you
because
ruined my life.
everyone in the town just hates him. They literally just hate him, and
Mm,
freaking uh, and he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything
no.
evil. It's just he's the son of Garmadon, so everyone just hates him, except for his friends, which is very cute. I did like
Yeah.
seeing them all like interact and all that. Um, to be truthful, when this movie started, I knew Lloyd was. I think I read the description. I knew Lloyd was Garmadon's son. When the movie started, I thought it was going to be like uh, the rest of the ninjas are all already all together, like the red, the blue, and all of them. And Lloyd was being like the new ninja that's joining, kind of thing.
Uh,
I thought it was going to turn out like that, and they have to like learn to accept him. That's not at all. He's the leader of this group, actually. So
Let me watch the actual show.
I know, right? I think that happened in the show, so that's why I thought of it.
yeah, that is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed Lloyd. He was also voiced by Dave Franco. Uh, I don't know. I think he's an underrated actor. He's pretty funny. He's and pretty fun.
I've heard the
So.
name. What else did he act in?
He was in Day Shift recently on Netflix with Jamie Foxx. He's been in a lot of comedies. Um, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. You would have to look up his IMDb movies. Has been it's he's not used too often.
Oh, okay.
When he is, he's pretty funny.
We,
Um, yeah,
we just
I know him. I know him mainly because he's married to Alison Brie, who's part of one of my favorite shows. So that's how I know him.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll go to the next one. We got Garmadon. Lord Garmadon. Evil warlord who wants to rule over Ninjago City and completely loathes his arch enemies, the ninja, but especially hates the Green Ninja. He had a son with Coco, but because of being an evil warlord, his wife left him and took their son with him.
It's
Yeah.
such what a beginning. You're too evil that your wife hates you and just run away with the kids.
It was at the ending, though, wasn't it? Find
Well,
that out.
I mean, it's how it started, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah. But, yeah, he's just like, he's clearly, I love, once again, it's just bad dad, like, ramped up to the extreme for comedy's
Yeah,
sake, and I
no,
think they do it really well. Freaking butt dialing his son on his birthday and
dude,
everything,
that
and
was so
Who's
bad.
this? Who's this?
not even recognizing that it's his son. That
Yeah.
I,
was
I mean, his son was bald the last time he seen him.
he was bald and he had only like one tooth.
Yeah,
So
there's no
If
remembering that.
yeah, I think if the movie's Ninjago timeline lines up, I mean, is like similar at least to uh the show's one, which considering that they don't have powers in the movie beginning, kind of says no. But unless it's no, it wouldn't be before because Lloyd's after. Anyways, if Lloyd grew up with like the spell thing, like in the show, then it is kind. Oh no, but he said 16. No, it's been 16 years. Never mind. I forget everything I said. I was trying to do a
I
movie theory and that did nothing.
I believe that it's like its own standalone. I
Yeah.
don't think it is connected to the series that they did, but they kept characters from there. So
Yeah, like the
yeah,
mom and
yeah,
yeah, the
yeah.
element of surprise. Wait, I want. Wait, it just dawned on me. I wonder
Okay,
if that element of. Oh, yeah, you go, you go.
No. I was gonna say that was one of my favorite jokes. I'm just
Element
the
of surprise.
the element of surprise is pink. Surprise! That was funny. I did enjoy it.
Yeah. I wonder
Sadly,
if
I
that
don't have a
joke
clip of that.
was. Yeah, I wonder if that joke was used in the original series because I know that in one of the episodes, Zane. Oh, actually, I think it was like 2 or 3 episodes. Zane's clothes went in with Kai's, and it went in it went in the wash with Kai's, and Zane's came out pink. So
That's
I
funny.
wonder. I don't know if that was like a reference to the show at all, because it's like Zane couldn't do anything for like 3 episodes because his thing was pink.
That is funny. The element of surprise was probably one of my. There was this movie is surprisingly really funny. Um, Mostly for just kind of catching you off guard. Uh, Going back to Garmadon, just the amount of him not realizing how evil he is and everything like that is pretty funny. I don't
Yeah.
know. So, but yeah. Anything else on Lord Garmadon that I may have forgotten or wanted to talk about?
Forearms.
Forearms. He does have
More on
forearms. You can't really see it in this picture though. He does have forearms.
yeah.
Okay, his
I,
backstory of how he became Lord Garmadon is pretty funny, though, I will
it is?
say. Yeah, they said in the movie once again I don't have a clip of it, but he says that he was bitten by a snake, and then they're all like, "Wait, if you're bitten by a snake, why do you have 4 arms?" And he's all like, "Well, that snake got bitten by a spider, I believe." And then the snake bit me, so I got extra arms. I think that's the
uh,
backstory for how he became like all slit, like all
oh my
his extra
gosh.
arms and stuff.
He cries lava
Um,
because of how evil he is.
yeah, there was
Uh,
also he does cry lava. That is funny too.
yeah, that
And
one's a good. Yeah.
I also just once again I don't have a clip. Just there, it would be too much to have so many clips. But freaking him interacting with the ninjas, they like slowly like him really quick.
Yeah, I know. It was so quick. They went from hating him and everything, and they were just like vibing in the bamboo forest.
They just fell in love with it. They're all like, "God, this guy's great." Like,
Yeah.
Even
but I
taught it.
love.
Even taught Roy how to throw. Even.
Yeah, I do have that
Yeah,
clip,
that was
so
amazing.
we'll
Yeah, I
be
do
analyzing
too.
that. We will have to talk. We'll have to talk a lot. Okay, there's music that I
Okay.
don't want to get, so make sure we talk about it.
Okay.
I guess I could mute. Uh, but yeah, no. Freaking, it was funny, but I liked the interact. I think it was either Jay or Zane asked about his arms, and one of them's all, I think it was Jay, and he was all like, "Oh, sorry, was that insensitive to ask about your arm?" And Garmadon's all like, "Oh no, like no one asks me ever." So I'm all like, "Yeah, what was it? He asks, "Were you freaked out the first time, like once you started growing arms?" Then he's all like, "Oh, sorry, was that insensitive?" And he's all like, "Oh no, no one asked me about my arms." Yeah, it was freaky at first. It was terrifying.
Yeah, no, Garmadon is great. I personally, although he's like evil and wants to take over he's great. I love him.
No,
He's great in
he's
both the show and the movie. I don't. They really didn't change much with his character in both of them. It's really great.
He's just an
yeah,
amazing character overall.
Oh
he's
yeah,
just fun.
and he has
So
great development in like both show and movie. Like I think he probably has one of the better like evil villain developments of the childhood stuff. Like I can't think of an evil villain that has better development than Gorgodon. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
yeah,
being biased.
no, it is very good. So, but we should move on because
Yes.
now gushed about Garmadon for a while, and we'll be talking about him later as well. So
Yeah.
next we got Master Wu, who is the master to the Ninjago ninjas. He trains them and gives them advice in dealing with the threat to Ninjago City, but usually in a very cryptic way since he is an old ninja master. Brother to Garmadon, he feels he needs to help Lloyd with Garmadon, so helps to instruct them. That did not work out on my brain, but whatever. But he has other motives on why he does it. So, he's voiced by Jackie Chan, amazing actor, Rush Hour series, and a million other films. But
Even at the beginning of the movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was himself in the beginning of the movie. So great to see Jackie
Two
Chan.
roles,
and
double
everything.
the pay.
I know, right? Yeah, no.
That's probably
He's
why
just
Wu
like
had
the
so few
wise.
lines. I just realized.
Probably it was probably a lot. Well, also because it's I don't know. We'll get
He doesn't have
into it, but
much
it's
to
also
say.
for
Yeah.
he doesn't, and that's okay. He's supposed to be the wise old master. He only speaks when he needs to.
Yeah.
Um, and we'll get into that funny part soon. But he was a very fun character.
Yeah.
Um, anything else for Master Wu?
Maybe he's just an old guy wearing white colored clothing.
Yeah, he is. He's the exact opposite to Garmadon.
Yeah.
I did love the joke where they're looking at old family pictures, and even as a baby, he has the old. Like he was an old man
Wait,
as a baby.
what? I didn't notice
Did
that.
you guys
What?
not? Did you not notice that? No, yeah, he has the white beard still as a baby. It's really funny, and also Garmadon is like still like the like he has the black skin or like the leather reptile skin and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I guess he got bit very young.
Yeah,
No.
that's strange though because well, I keep bringing up the shot. I'm sorry, but it definitely I completely forgot about that picture. And yeah, now that I think about it, this definitely like if Lloyd's situation wasn't enough, this definitely is enough because according to the show, uh, Garmadon was bit by this by the Great Devourer when he was like 13, 14 or something like that. So yeah, no,
Yeah, no, just a funny little joke. He's just the wise old man, so and he's also brother to Garmadon, so that's
Even
why he
old
like trains.
brother.
Yeah, he old, but yeah. So go on to the last like I said, if you're wondering, we're not going. We already kind of went through the ninjas. Sorry,
yeah, no,
they really do not have that big of an importance to the show or to the movie. They're just there.
yeah,
If you want to see them with more important roles, actually, just watch the show.
yeah.
But
There's only 14 seasons. It's not that much.
yeah, no, it's nothing. Next, and the last one that we're gonna go over is Coco. She was the wife to Garbdon and had a son with him. Porter in Ninjago City, and just wants her son to grow up to be a kind person, not view his father as everyone else sees it. Nice and simple.
I
We'll
feel like
see
she
how
was
that.
the Doofenshmirtz of this movie. Like she was not in an evil way, as in like how Doofenshmirtz is just an absolutely amazing dad. This mom deserves everything. This mom deserves the world.
Yeah. She's just very nice. She wants to protect her son, even in a city that clearly just hates him and like that. So, cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Any
Love
big things
that.
you guys want to talk about Coco that probably don't show up in the clips?
Um.
She's
ah,
cool.
yeah. Mhm.
I do like that she her. I do like that for her character design. She's always wearing a tag on her.
Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's a
I
cool
love-
fighter, I guess.
Yeah.
Did she fight?
Oh,
I
and
don't
we'll get
know.
into that. We'll get into that. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's just start with the first clip. The first thing is titled "Boo Lloyd." So I thought this was funny. It's basically the start of the movie. I'm just gonna start the clip immediately.
Yeah.
Basically, uh, you just see this is when Lloyd meets with his friends and runs into him. I
Oh,
love the old boot up modem for or AOL thing for Zane there. But yeah. And then it's just nice seeing Lloyd with all his friends and all that.
Yeah,
So,
this.
well, the channel will have fun
Iron
with that one.
Dragon. And I don't know. I love the cheerleaders. Boo Lloyd! Boo Lloyd! Just how strongly he
Boo
yells,
Lloyd.
Boo
It's so
Lloyd!
good. Oh my god.
Well, and then I just like the joke where they literally made a song and they play it on the radio of Boo Lloyd.
I
So,
know.
but
Like
yeah, no, I just,
everybody just agrees to just hate him. Like
yeah,
they're
everyone
tired.
just agrees. You know, and let's all get together and just hate a kid just
They're just
because of his dad.
they just hate a toddler because his dad just stole like a chocolate bar.
I know, right? Uh, but I don't know. It's just funny. I chose this clip because we get to see him interact with his friends and like how his friends actually like really love him. They know it's his birthday and everything like that. And then I just really loved how like intense that guy is at the end of them doing their little cheer about yelling "Boo Lloyd." I don't know. That just like
No,
I
it's
saw
so
that and it was really funny. It's just like a very subtle joke, but
I've watched it like I've watched this movie like 4 or 5 times now, and it still gets me. It's such a good. Yeah.
it it is pretty freaking fun. A lot. So, but yeah, no. Like for the start of the movie, what did you guys think?
It was a great introduction to all the characters,
It was like
and just how
actually
much they
good.
hate Lloyd.
Yeah, it's a nice introduction to the actual characters because obviously there's that like fun little ad at the beginning of the movie. It's like goes through all the ninjas and their necks and stuff, but this
Yeah.
is like the actual true moment.
Like they didn't hesitate to start being funny.
No, they didn't. I think the comedy is very good throughout this movie. So
Oh yeah.
It's because it's a
and
Lego movie as well.
Oh yeah.
yeah, the original Lego movie was also really good.
Mm.
I never watched the second one. I think I may have watched parts of it. That one was all right, but this one was good
So
because this is like the third Lego movie that came out, right?
I
Or
think
the
this was
fourth,
after Lego Batman, so I think this is the fourth.
the fourth one. Okay.
I know the Lego lore.
Yes.
The Lego movie lore.
The
Oh,
Lego
yeah, no.
movie.
And obviously, at the beginning of the movie, I guess we should go over the beginning of the movie. This is actually a story being told to a kid that came into a shop and stuff like that. So, um, Jackie Chan is just telling this story to a kid.
Yeah.
Making the
And,
kids feel relatable.
yeah, I know. Make the kid relatable. And, but yeah, no. So, I just loved this stuff. So, that's why I added it.
No, yeah.
Uh,
It's good.
Anything else for, like, the beginning of the movie that I may have missed or you guys enjoyed?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. We'll go on to the next one, which is immediately after this clip.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
I
a few seconds.
yeah, it's literally just a few seconds. This is just them suiting up into their mechs and everything. I don't know. It's one of those classic like it's just one of those classic like suit up scenes. So I think we should add this for
That's
and
the
it
only-
shows that and it shows that each of their colors and stuff. So I'm just gonna start the clip.
How did the school allow this?
I know, right? I like. Well, it's one of those fun. It's just one of those superhero or secret identity. Also, her motorcycle fits in the locker, and I like that
I
joke
know
a
that. I
lot.
love.
I love that joke, and I also like that Cole just like walks everywhere. He doesn't run.
Yeah, he's not in a rush for anything. He's just doing his own thing.
He's the cool dude. I also Also, I love all the mechs, and sadly, when I watched the movie, I was all like, "Did they come up with like Lego sets for these guys? Like, this is like perfect. They should totally." I looked it up. None of them have like their mechs, except for like there's a gold dragon, Lloyd. That's it. That's all
Oh
I
yeah,
saw.
and that's from the show. That's not even from this movie.
I know. I thought I spoiled myself before the end of the movie. I'm like, oh, is he gonna be? Is it like a Kung Fu Panda thing? He's gonna like become gold or something. Uh, but yeah, no, I think that's a big opportunity marketing wise. Like, really, you have these cool mechs and you don't make Lego sets for them.
Like really,
To be
you could have
fair,
they could have emptied a lot of people's pocket, but they did not decide. They didn't decide to.
yeah, I
No,
was about to
yeah,
say, like, I mean, Lego sets now are already like $60 for
yeah,
a lot of
or
Lego.
over 100 based stuff.
Wait,
Like if you
really?
want. Oh yeah, there's over $100 ones. There's
Oh, is those like the stupid big ones, or are we just talking like I've seen like?
there's stupid big ones.
Oh, okay.
Um,
No, I'm talking about run of the mill ones that like
okay.
don't even look that impressive and are still like $60.
Okay, but I love Legos and I like the stupid big ones.
Okay, that's fair.
There's
Yeah.
like what I just went to like Barnes and Noble recently, and they had a typewriter one, and it looked like it actually worked and stuff. I was
That's
like,
cool.
oh damn, that would be cool. I knew it was. I didn't even see a price tag, but I knew it was over. So
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I didn't do that.
But
Anything
yeah, no,
functional, like it's you know it's gonna cost more than a.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And I don't know. But yeah, no. I just liked this clip. It's just like a
Was
nice little
good.
gear up. And also, like, obviously we didn't go over the ninjas that much when we went over characters, but now you see all their colors and stuff like
Hmm.
um also I like that Nia just rides her motorcycle through the school and no one
Yeah,
cares.
I don't know what that's about.
It's totally fine. But uh just like like I think a minute before this scene or just a few seconds before this scene, they do the classic like superhero or secret identity type thing where oh no, the evil villain is invading the city and they're in class and everyone else is scared and they're all like, "Can we go to the bathroom?"
Yeah,
And then
all at
they
the
just
same
run
time.
off
Yeah.
all at the same time and the teachers are like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Yeah.
Just like the classic like superhero secret identity thing where it's all like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I need to go to the bathroom right at the moment that something bad has happened. Let me go do that."
You are not
And then
gonna
they
suspect
disappear.
anything. That exactly like six superheroes just appear out of nowhere, while six of the student just disappears.
Weird. Yeah, no,
Yeah, they
it's
have
it's
no
a
thought
classic.
process.
No, it's a classic cliche, but it's always a
It's
funny one. And I think, well, basically, like sometimes they take it seriously, but in this one, it's clearly just a jab at that joke.
Oh
So
yeah, no, Lego Movie is great. Lego movies always do that. It's always they put the cliches in just to make fun of the cliche, and it's they're so good.
yeah. But we'll go on to the next one, which is a little bit later in the movie. So after
Okay.
that scene, they go and after they gear up, they go and fight Garmadon. They beat Garmadon. There's this very intense, or like there's just this scene where Lloyd and Garmadon are talking, and he doesn't recognize that the Green Ninja is Lloyd, but he keeps on like getting like hints to Garmadon that he's his son. And all the rest of the team knows that obviously the
Yeah.
Green Ninja is Lloyd and it's his son. And so they even talk about how there's like, dude, you got some issues, don't you? All that, but and also they meet with Master Wu. He shows up and they do like talk and stuff like that, and he gives them a cryptic message of how they can be stronger and stuff like that. They need to make sure they work on their training, which they don't do because they have cool mechs. So why would you actually try ninja training? And then he tells Lloyd about the ultimate weapon that he has. So Lloyd, and then so basically what happens in this clip is that Garmadon invades again, and Lloyd goes and grabs the ultimate weapon, but he doesn't know how to use it. So that's start the clip now for that.
Oh. Wait, oh, you like from the very beginning or like?
Yeah, from the beginning again. I hadn't
Okay.
started it. Sorry about that. But yeah. Also, I like the news reporters because those are definitely, I believe they are actual just news reporters. I think they're part of Good Morning America.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
I
So,
love the fish that just like jump up and down. Well, not jump
I
up,
know.
they just flop there because it's.
Well, I always just like the create. Obviously, this is just like what a kid would make. It's all like, oh yeah, let's put sharks and have them shoot sharks and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
that. So,
I just noticed some inconsistency. Like the one at one. Wait, wait, hold up. I just noticed
what?
inconsistency. Go from 30 from second 30. Check. He has the shark chain shooting. Go from like 28. Then you can actually see it. He has the shark chain shooting, and then when Lloyd gets up there and the camera changes, the chain disappears.
Yeah, it's probably just an accidental mistake.
Oh yeah, but
It
then it comes
happened.
back in a minute. Wait, it's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
There's no, it's fine. I'm not mad about it. It's just
Yeah.
maybe it's
It
just too
clearly
far.
just it was probably very annoying to animate that. So
Oh yeah,
they probably just were like it doesn't matter that much.
do that.
So
I know.
but yeah. Oh yeah, this Garmadon just being like, I promise I won't invade anymore. I'm done. I do like the joke of why do you have your hands behind your back? Are you crossing your fingers? How is that possible? I don't have fingers.
I know they take the Lego aspect of it so literal, and I love it.
I also do like the joke that what do you have in your up your sleeve? Nothing. So like what do you have in your boot? Dolphins. It's just dolphins. They are just dolphins. It was just a nice joke. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. And just like Lloyd obviously getting very emotional during all this. He just wants to
Yeah.
defeat Garmadon once and for all so he doesn't have to keep on fighting him. But yeah. No. Okay. I do like the joke that it's just a laser pointer. It's just obviously I don't know.
I thought it was a rocket at first. Like when I first seen it, it's like a Lego
and
rocket.
and then just like slowly you hear the stomps and stuff like that. So of course I knew what it was, but it's still funny.
It's so good. And then they
Uh
go,
huh.
oh.
I mean the cat is adorable. Look at it. Look
Oh
at it.
yeah,
It's an
no, the cat's 10
adorable
out of 10.
cat. 10 out of 10, adorable cat. And then it's just the cat
Yep.
goes on a rampage. Lego Movie always does this, where it obviously breaks the fourth wall about the weapons and stuff. The
Oh
first
yeah.
one, it was the Craggle, which was just super Hulu. Obviously, this one, it's the laser pointer and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, you have to have them destroy the big cool mechs that they have.
Yeah.
Well, this might be a reason why there's not any Lego sets of them. It's already destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, they already destroyed. The cat destroyed it. But obviously, they clearly just had a cat like just destroy Lego sets, which is funny.
Oh yeah.
The jump into the air is my favorite one. Just like ah.
How did they get it like that? They gotta do something.
They just trained it. But yeah, like all the different mechs being destroyed But
5 ninjas down, 1 to go.
also, I like that the laser finally just then starts like turns off when Garmadon stops clicking on the button. But
Oh
when
yeah.
Lloyd was doing it, it just kept on going.
Cue the music.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He wins. Garmadon wins. And Green Ninja gets away. But go back and talk to Matt. And so we'll move on to the next one, which is the Ninja Master Fight. So I guess story-wise, at this point in the movie, they go back to Master Wu after being defeated. Master Wu says he's got to go get the ultimate weapon, you know, the MacGuffin.
Oh my god.
And he
Oh
has to go
yeah.
through. Yeah. He has to go through bamboo forest. He has to go past the bridge of lost masters or mentors, I think it was. And then go through like the graveyard or go through somewhere and then go to the what is it? The Temple of Fragile Foundations, which obviously all those are just on what's gonna happen in the movie, and I love it. It is a very fun joke. But yeah, so the ninjas and Master Wu go on this adventure to get the ultimate weapon. But Looky, Garmadon shows up and ruins their plans once they make it to the bridge of fallen masters or mentors.
What
I forget what it is.
I didn't even realize that.
I'm gonna click play. So.
Oh, this was one of my this was easily one of my favorite scenes where they like they
The joke, I do always love the joke where it's all like they're sneaking up on each other and then it's like split through them and then it turns out they're right next to each other.
It's so good.
It's a
It
classic
is,
like cartoon
I
thing.
mean, yeah, they're like
Yeah.
right next.
Oh, hello, brother.
I also like how close they were.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Branding you, perfectly hidden, ready to strike.
And
Really.
oh yeah. Also, they all suck at being ninjas. They're very bad at it. So
Oh, the crotch shot.
yeah, they both went with a crotch shot, which is funny. But yeah, and clearly because Garmadon keeps on using like X and stuff, he's not as like fresh with his ninja skills.
I don't even think he had any ninja skills.
He does. It's just he's
Yeah.
not as Master Wu doesn't use mechs and stuff, so he's like on top of his training, whereas Garmadon did not train them.
That is being celebrated.
I also like that the butterflies were just stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, oh, just like his flute staff thing. Who's your daddy? I don't think I was ever gonna hear Jackie Chan say, "Who's your daddy?" Oh yeah, and him being stuck on his head
It's
because
so
he's
good.
Lego. It is funny, but they always do a good job, like actually using the Lego world stuff and how Legos actually.
Yeah.
I do like that joke's funny too because Lloyd literally says behind you, and he's all like, "Where?" Yeah, no. The caged monkey. Gasp.
Is how you fight like a true ninja. Well, a true ninja would have counted all 7.
This is an amazing skill of ninjutsu on that one.
7.
And then just like the butterfly flying
Oh,
at him,
come
and he
on.
falls off the. It's the Bridge of Fallen Mentors. If I believe that is the name of. It's close to that. It's clearly a joke because obviously this is when he falls.
Yeah. And then the hat. And then he
Well, I also, I just I like that they don't like have it be like, oh yeah, no, he's dead. No, he's just sailing down the river. He's not dead.
I had a nickel for every time Wu has died. I'd have 2
I know, right?
nickels.
Not a lot. Weird, it happened twice. Oh yeah. Gotta stay on the right path, and then they do not do that. They take the shortcut.
Oh yeah.
It literally is labeled right path, shortcut. They go the shortcut, which is, once again, a good joke.
I
But,
mean, it is a shortcut. Who would want to get there quicker?
yeah, it's just there's just a probable dead graveyard, like zombie graveyard, I believe it says, or something like that. But yeah, no, I like this fight between them. I think it's very funny, and also once again, I still love the joke of Bridge of Fallen Mentor. So,
He fell.
anything you guys want to talk about with this scene?
Oh, it's just I don't think there is anything to talk about. It's just so freaking good and funny. It's oh my gosh.
We pretty much covered a lot of stuff just for us.
Yeah, what were we talking
While
about
we
when
were
we were?
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go on to the next scene, but it is a very funny
So
scene.
good.
Next we have father-son moment.
Oh,
So,
I actually had this as well, so I'm glad you have it. You actually have most of the
Yeah.
stuff that I have, so I'm running out of stuff.
Yeah. Basically, story-wise, we've already kind of gone over it. The ninjas and Garmadon get closer, even Lloyd a little bit. They all talk and stuff and start to enjoy each other. But they take the shortcut instead of the right path, and so this leads to them getting ambushed by all of the number 1 generals that Garmadon has fired. And so they capture Garmadon and Lloyd and are going to throw them into a lava pit. So the rest of the ninjas, this is the only time the rest of the ninjas actually have something to do. They all have to go in and save. They all have to go in and save Lloyd and Garmadon. Right. Also, they have to become good. They have to basically have good ninja skills. So what they do is just watch a ton of ninja movies real quick, and then they're amazing at being ninjas now.
I know, it's so stupid. I love it.
I love that joke. But yeah, so the part that we're watching is after they save them. We find out early in the movie we find out Lloyd was never taught how to catch because he didn't have a dad. So he never knew how to throw or catch. So this is Lloyd being taught to catch or how to throw by Garmadon. So we'll start the clip now.
You're coming with me. I'll be in charge of the tunes. I'll just put it on the shelf.
Okay, this is the scene where we have to really talk a lot because there is obviously a song that is playing. But I love the joke. I just saw I'll take care of the tunes. He saw I don't know. I just find that's funny. It's always funny when they add that joke or add it into the actual.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How did he even
Never
become
mind it.
a ninja at all?
I know it. I do. I don't know. I do like this scene. I like that they're also master builders technically from the original movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're able to just make this out of random crap.
Yeah, that's definitely great.
But yeah, this is just a sweet moment because we actually get to see Garmadon actually be a dad and stuff like that. So, and he actually enjoys teaching Lloyd stuff. So, but yeah.
It's just a really cute, funny moment.
It is. It's very nice, and you could tell he's very proud of him and everything. Which, throughout the movie, Lloyd obviously doesn't want anything with Garmadon, but he obviously clearly wants his father's love still. But, but yeah. And yeah, just Garmadon being all like, I don't know what smiling is, but man, it's so foreign, being so happy and stuff.
And then, like, he actually gets
Oh,
worried
yeah.
for Lloyd as well. In the,
Yeah,
last
and
bit.
we don't. I only did 6 clips, so I don't have the next. But the next bit of the movie, the next bit, as we just saw, Lloyd gets injured, meaning, in the Lego universe, his arm literally pops off, and everyone's freaked out. They're all like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" And even Garmadon's all like, "Oh my god! I'm gonna throw up," and everything because he's like lost an arm.
Garmadon's
It's really
reaction
funny.
was the best.
Yeah. And then they fight. They're all like, everyone look for Lloyd's arm. Everyone fight. Is this it? Is this it? No, that's not it. That's not.
That's a
just
leg.
that's a leg. And then they find his arm, and of course it's they're Legos, so they're all like, okay, I'm gonna put it back in. I'm gonna be. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, don't throw up. And then he literally just like pushes it. It's totally
That's all
fine.
fine, yeah.
Yeah. Because obviously they still have Lego. But yeah, and then after that they go to the Temple of Fragile Foundations, which once again is a great joke because obviously it's supposed to be like because Lloyd and Garmadon's relationship is very fragile at the moment. It's a fragile foundation. And this is like the moment where they find the ultimate power to stop the cat. That's also the point. They're trying to stop the cat from destroying Ninjago City. But yeah, no, and so they find the ultimate weapon. And Garmadon, obviously being Garmadon, goes back to being evil. And he's all like, I want you by my side, Lloyd, but Lloyd doesn't like being so basic. And so Garmadon like takes away the weapons and like goes back to the city without them, and basically all the rest of them decide, okay, we gotta go stop Garmadon. Rush over to Garmadon. I'm explaining a lot at the end because it's not the final clip is not the final fight scene. It's just the happy ending. But basically they go back to Ninjago City. Lloyd realizes that the ultimate weapon isn't like elements or like the little pieces of elements that they had. It was inside them all along. And green, the power green is like the one that can bring everyone together and everything like that. And so each of them get to like use their powers. Zane can now like use ice, Kai can use fire, stuff like that.
Yeah. And it looks freaking cool.
Yeah. And they go back to the city. Garmadon tries to stop the cat, but gets swallowed. And so basically it's up to Lloyd to save the city and Garmadon because he loves his dad still. So he walks up and just talks to the cat and talks about and basically said it to the cat, but he meant it for Garmadon about how he's like he wishes you were there and I wish you would be good, stuff like that. And then the cat spits up Garmadon and becomes docile. It's like the protector of the city now.
Yeah.
And also this is the point where everyone in the city finds out that Lloyd is the Green Ninja. But yeah, and then this is like the happy moment. It's literally the end of the movie, but the happy ending where everybody's together, Garmadon's being nice and everything. So we can now start the so. Once again, I love these jokes where he literally Wu just starts talking to the camera and Garmadon's like, who are you talking to? We're over here. What? And then he just starts flying away and he's like, what the hell's going on? I love those
episode.
Yeah, I just love that joke.
Very important.
And then, obviously, and then Garmadon taught Lloyd how to catch, and he's celebrating his birthday. It's so cute and adorable.
You're different. You can still do great things.
So does that mean I'm a ninja now?
No. All you did was to listen to a story. Doesn't mean your mother has to.
Am I a ninja now after I listened to a story?
Okay. Listen. To be a master, it takes patience, hard work, courage, and
Just a nice little ending. Like, it's nice
So
seeing that
nice.
it is in it. And, like, you already know that Jackie Chan is just telling a story to a kid the whole time.
Yeah.
Just, like, make it, like, to make him get brave and courage and everything. And I like that he's like, can we bring the cat? No. Just a dramatic no.
Yeah, I think the cat is still evil.
Love the little cat. The cat's adorable. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Just a
Oh,
nice little happy ending. Anything that you guys wanted to go about with like the last little bits? I know that it kind of was a jumble of information right at the.
Yeah.
I did like the scene where they all figured out their power. Like they figured out
It
what the
was
true
so good.
ultimate. Was. It is very nice, and them all
Mm.
using their powers. I kind of would. I know it would be like very cliche to have Lloyd use all of the elements, but I would have enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But I also like the message of him just like he's the one that brings everybody together type thing.
Yeah. And I like that Coco went back to the kind of like hardcore style as well. That's kind of cool. I like
Uh,
seeing that.
yeah, I guess we forgot to mention. It turns out Coco was not always just a reporter in Chicago City. She was also the Iron Dragon, which Nia's like Nia's favorite hero in the whole wide world. So yeah, so Lloyd's mom is the Iron Dragon, and that's how her and Garmadon like fell in love. Is they just everybody up.
What a legendary bloodline he got.
I know, right? Dude's a little bit overpowered.
Yeah.
Um, Final thoughts on the movie in general.
Lego movies are
Enjoyed
the
it.
best.
Lego movies are great. I enjoy.
Freaking amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was a good movie. I was pleasantly surprised, and I laughed more than I thought I was. So yeah, no.
Yeah, I think that you've done all of the points that I had planned for the most part. Like, I'm like looking at my clips here just to make sure that. Yeah. Wait, Anchor, do you have any clips?
No,
I
I always
don't
came.
think
I always came on a PowerPoint.
Oh, okay.
that's
No,
totally
that's fine.
fine. Yeah, no.
I know it's the
Good
point.
movie. If you haven't seen it, maybe give it a watch. It's very enjoyable. You'll get a laugh or two.
Yeah,
A little bit underrated.
level
So
2
definitely
or
worth a watch.
wow.
And
Oh,
if you have kids or nieces and nephews, watch it with them. They'll enjoy it too. It's fun for the whole family.
yeah.
These kids will always like Legos. I think.
That's the one drawback from this movie. A Lego, you should have released sets for the different
Oh, yeah.
mechs and everything. That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
fumble right there. You fumbled the bag. That was terrible. You should have done.
Someone on the marketing
The
team did not do their job.
the one time I'm all like, why didn't you sell out and just make something expensive for us to buy? But
Oh,
yeah, because we're
like one mech could have been like $600 or something. That's just
I don't
people
know.
would still buy it. It's free money.
They probably would have. You guys ready for Scooby Doo?
I think so, yeah.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
I think if I had
mean,
more time, I would
after
want to go
you,
through my stuff, but like I give a bit. So let's go through Scooby Doo.
Okay.
Just
I
because I don't
got
have much time, yeah.
so Scooby Doo 2002. This came out exactly 2 old. Yeah. This one I didn't add individual character stuff because it's Scooby Doo. We know
Yeah, we
all
all
the
know.
like come on, we know it. So
Yeah.
we'll still go quickly through. We got on the left here in the purple Daphne, who's the uh hot girl who or damsel in distress that always gets kidnapped in the cartoon, but in this one she like wants to be better and stronger, so she goes and learns like karate and stuff like that, which is pretty fun. Um, she's played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, who is Buffy. So next we have Velma here in the orange, who's the smart nerdy girl who always solves the mystery, everything. She's played by Linda Cardellini. Um, is in who's Hawkeye's wife in Marvel, and she's been in a million. All these actors have been in a million. So like,
To think how far
uh,
a Scooby Doo movie has pushed all these actors.
I know, right? And then next we have good old Matthew Lillard,
Yeah.
Shaggy Rogers himself. All of these guys are perfect, but this man is the absolute perfect casting choice for it.
I'm,
We have. Oh yeah.
I can't
What were you gonna
believe
say?
I can't believe he'll be a serial killer this Halloween.
I
I know, right?
know.
But Matthew Lillard, great choice for Shaggy Rogers. He loves food. He'll do anything for food. But he's also a scaredy cat. But yes, he's going to be in the new NAF movie that's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But also, he is also well known for literally voicing Shaggy since the Mystery Incorporated show came out on Cartoon Network. He has voiced Shaggy ever since then for everything. So, uh, and he was given that role from Casey Kasem, the the guy who voiced Shaggy before him. So that was pretty cool. And next we have Fred Jones, played by the well-named Freddie Prinze Jr. Um, but yeah, he's like he's technically the leader of the group. He makes a lot of the decisions. He decides who's going to split up with who. But he's also very narcissistic and likes to look at himself a bunch. But if I was Freddie Prinze Jr., I would probably do that too. So, um, but yeah, no. And the one last fact for Freddie Prinze Jr. is that him and Sarah Michelle Gellar, who plays Daphne, are married in real life. Very
What?
sweet. Yeah.
We didn't
So
know
they're
that.
married, if my memory is correct. And I believe I think I've googled that a million. And then last but not least, we have the good old titular character name, Scooby Doo. He's the Great Dane of the group. He's also a foodie, just like Shaggy, but he's also a scaredy cat. But he usually is the reason that they solve the case. And
Yeah.
I don't think we don't really need to go too much into the characters.
Yeah, we
Enough,
got
right?
We
Yeah,
we
it's
all
just
should know who they are.
we all grew up with Scooby Doo, I believe. Most people did at least.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. There's just one more character we do have to go over, and that is
Mr. Bean.
yeah, Mr. Bean. I didn't write down his name because it's Mondavarius. He is the owner of the island in the park, Spooky Island, and he's the one that calls the gang to the island. Oh yeah. You guys ready to go into clips? There's 7 clips.
I just
Not too many.
I love Mr. Like there's like I always smile like brightest when I see the Mr. Bean actor in any movie. He's like
I
He's so
I do
good.
like, yeah. He's a fun actor. and he was perfect for this role. So,
Mm.
but yeah, we'll get started in the clips. We got the first clip. This is the opening of the movie. I don't even need to explain this clip, so we can
Yeah.
actually immediately start. It's
Just go.
literally the opening
Yeah,
of the
there's no
movie.
explaining it.
Yeah, I don't even need to explain it. It just starts. So
Oh my gosh, it
yeah,
even has
no.
the.
Yeah, it has even the freaking Warner Bros. Startup thing. Um, if you're watching this VOD on YouTube, more than likely all this got copyrighted and is blacked out at the moment. But I will be adding all the clips into the description of the video. So if you want to know what we're looking at, just bring it up on there.
Hello, dark screen.
Yeah, hello dark screen at the moment. Probably just says copyright due to copyright had to block. Look in the description.
Your PNG with the construction helmet and a hammer.
What?
What?
Oh,
What?
I
oh
don't
yes.
working on the stream. I don't what?
Uh,
Oh yeah. This is just this opening is great. I think because once again, this is the first. This is literally the first live action film of Scooby Doo. Haven't done before,
yeah.
so I think it was perfect having them open up on a case that they are already like about to solve
Oh yeah,
and
this was
and
great.
stuff like so, and all of them clearly like you clearly see all their traits immediately. Daphne is kidnapped. Velma's already explaining the plan that they probably went over a million times. You got Shaggy and Scooby just being scared in a barrel. And then you have Fred looking at himself in the mirror while he's waiting for the ghost to show up. Scooby Doo, what are you doing?
And then the look behind you. There's someone behind you.
I know.
Such a classic.
Isn't there? It's such a good opening, really. And also, not gonna, for a kid, like for a kids movie, they made the ghost pretty terrifying.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely.
that
This
would be
movie just
terrifying
was
to see.
terrifying in general. In all honesty, like no joke.
Yeah, but just all got the classic Scooby Doo physical comedy and just everything. And not only this, you get them. You got Scooby and Shaggy messing up the plan like usual. Also, if Velma's leg didn't get caught there, Fred would have murdered Velma. Also,
Oh,
her leg should have been dislocated from her, like, socket.
yeah. Love that. I know Fred.
I know, Fred. You get the classic Scooby and Shaggy messing up the investigation, but then having to do some like physical feat, which I think for early 2000s, it's of course you gotta do it that they're skateboarding,
Oh yeah.
like, and then just having them turn out to like catch the ghost by accident.
What makes
Also, this is a dangerous factory. There's like barely any freaking
Oh yeah.
safety precautions here. Doesn't go into like the part, but we do have. I forget who this is. It is Pamela Anderson. Okay, cool. I don't know really who Pamela Anderson is. I think she is an actress, or she maybe sang. The movie dated itself by having Pamela Anderson be like like the famous person, because I don't really remember Pamela Anderson much, and that's on me. But yeah, no. What do you guys think of the intro?
It was freaking phenomenal. I watched this movie with my mom over the weekend, and oh my gosh, it was just we were laughing our heads off just at the intro. It was so good. I don't care that this was 2002. Like it's still gold. It's pure
Yeah,
gold.
no,
I have
like
nothing
it
more to
being in
say.
it being in 2002 means nothing. Like, I get that Scooby's effects, they look dated now, but that's totally fine. It brings to the
Yeah.
charm, I say. And,
Oh,
like,
definitely.
the casting is just perfect. You literally, like, all of them, like, clearly they all loved the show, I think. Oh, wait, have you guys seen the, like, DVD commentary type? I've only seen, like, clips of, like, commentary or, like, the promotional stuff that they.
No.
So there's this one clip where it's Sarah Michelle Gellar who plays Daphne. She's talking about the movie and she's like going in depth about like, oh yeah, it's like it makes you think type of thing. Like it's all like you grew up with this show and obviously
Oh, I
it's
know what
nice
you're
to
talking
see.
about now.
Yeah, and then it cuts immediately to Freddie Prinze Jr. in the clip that I watch, and then Freddie Prinze Jr. is all like, "It's a talking dog, man." Like, I love that clip. He's just all like, "It's a talking dog." I think the question was like, I think the question was like, why should families like come and watch or something like that? And so Sarah Michelle Gellar gives this like big thought or
Oh
like
yeah, it's
big
like
like
it's not for
thinking of
boys only, it's for boys and girls. Then you
yeah,
get
it's not
Fred.
just for boys, for girls as well. And then you just get Fred come in with
Fucking dog.
it's a talking dog, dude.
I don't remember what Shaggy said. I don't remember.
I don't remember,
Oh, that's really
but
in the clip. Can you
but yeah, no.
Oh, that's
And
good.
it's a great opening. And we're gonna be gushing about it. But we'll go to the next one. The next, we'll go to the next clip. We won't start the clip. Got to do a little bit of talking about the story or give an update on the story based on if you've not seen this movie. Basically, story wise, after that mishap at the um toy factory, the gang has a fight. So like everybody like Daphne, Fred, and Velma are all fighting with each other and angry at each other. Like Velma doesn't think she gets enough credit for like being the one that solves everything. Uh, Fred gets angry that people think that he's just narcissistic and thinks about himself. Daphne hates that she's the one that gets kidnapped all the time. Doesn't feel that she uh doesn't feels that she's like respected with the group and that. Um, and so they all have a fight, and Shaggy and Scooby are still trying to keep them together and stuff like that. But they decide to dissolve the gang. They're not friends anymore. They all go away. And then 2 years later, we have Shaggy and Scooby making food in their van, and someone shows up, um, and basically says that, "Hey, we want you to investigate Spooky Island." And Scooby and Shaggy are like, "Hell no, we're not doing that. We don't go anywhere with spooky, scary, or terrifying in the name." Uh, but of course, they get Scooby and Shaggy to show up because they offer them all you can. And so this is them. And then it cuts to the airport, and it turns out that not only did they get Scooby and Shaggy, they got the rest of the gang, and none of them knew that it was coming to investigate this. So that's yeah. Now we can start the scene. It's a quick scene. It's not too long. We got
Yeah.
Fred walking through like with his shades on, and then he runs into Velma, and they're both like very surprised at seeing each other. So.
Yeah,
And I
because I
do
think it
like
was
this
like 2.5
scene.
years or something, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
was 2 years. It
2 years.
was 2 years. Yeah. So and them giving their updates on each other is just funny. Where Fred's all like, "Oh yeah, I wrote a book."
And then
Uh,
Velma.
it's like, "Yeah, I've been working at NASA." Just like, "I wrote a new book, The Many Faces of Me." And then she's just all like, "Oh yeah, I've been working with NASA." I, and then you have Daphne showing up, being all like, "Wait, I can't take 7 carry-ons onto this plane? What the hell?" Which is very funny. like you could tell that they all grew as people, stuff like that. But they
Yeah.
also still kept some of the they also kept the things that were annoying each other, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How are you gonna save yourself when you get caught?
yeah. That was kind of a mean comment. How are you gonna save yourself when you get caught? And
Yeah.
then them just laughing in her face. I feel as though Daphne gets like
So much
really,
slack. Yeah.
yeah, slack in this movie until the end, obviously. But I do love Scooby in just the old woman outfit, and everyone's clearly tells it's a dog. They
But he
don't
still
allow
gets on
big
the
dogs
plane.
on the plane. And even the kids are like, really? But fuck it, I love. Sorry, I shouldn't cuss since we're talking about kids. But Fred's reaction of "Who's the ugly old broad," which I never say about a woman, but it was the line, and I'm sorry. But
Wait, just think about it for 1 minute.
and then I don't know, and I also like that Shaggy is still trying to get them after 2 years to
Hmm.
come back together.
Let's do a thing where we all
Like
put our hands in, we lift them up.
I don't know, I think it's a good showing of that a lot happens in 2 years. And you can grow, but you still, in the end, you still have some of the same thing. Self, I guess. Ooh, ooh. Actually, it's a very interesting. It's a good scene having them
Yeah.
reunite here. But yeah, they still don't want to become friends again.
You can see
2 years.
Velma does the like
You can
she's
see she. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, no, keep going.
Yeah, it's like she's very clearly she wanted to do it so badly and wanted to get back, even though she was the first one to want to leave. You could see that she actually really wanted to get back, and it showed in like that way that she looked at Shaggy, and it was just so nice.
Yeah, and I think they you could see it. You can see it in all their faces that they all kind of they do want to. They missed each other clearly. Just like
Yeah.
even Fred and Velma's interaction with each other, they're like, "Oh shit," or "Oh my god, it's been
Yeah.
so long." Once again, trying not to cuss because we're talking about kids movies, so who knows who's watching this?
They're just slipping out. The curse were just slipping out.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm an adult, so
Yeah.
but but yeah, no, and like they clearly still care about each other.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like it's an argument. You know, like you don't want to be the one that's wrong in an argument. That's one of the hardest things that people have. It's like
Yeah.
to admit that they were wrong. So like
And yeah, and they're basically like portrayed as like young adults or even like old teenagers, like maybe 17, 18. So even though
I think at
Shaggy
this
does
point
all
they
that,
are. I think at this point they're in their 20s. Is kind of how I
probably,
feel with it. Because like this movie actually I think was supposed to be more adult, but obviously it's Scooby Doo.
yeah,
They get away with a few, couple different things. So
mm,
we'll go on to the
yeah,
next. Okay, a lot happens in the movie. Kind of skipped ahead a bunch, but
yeah.
basically they arrive on the island. Shaggy on the plane meets Mary Jane, uh, who is allergic to dogs on the plane and is in love, like love first sight. He's like, oh my god. Also, it's a joke on marijuana, because Mary Jane is another
Oh
name
my
for
gosh, I
marijuana.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's why he's all
I
like, that
didn't
is my
know.
favorite name. Yeah. Well, also before that, when the Shaggy and Scooby are in the van and
They
like
blew
making
it. It was
food,
yeah, I
it's supposed to
know.
be that they're smoking some marijuana.
I
Um,
know. And then it's food
yeah,
instead. Oh, it
yeah.
was so good.
So clearly, the people who made this movie uh knew that they're all like, yeah, clearly Shaggy does smoking of the ganja.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no. So he meets Mary Jane on the plane. He's in love instantly. Um, they get to the island, and Montevarius basically tells them what's going on. Is that like you can tell a difference between the people arriving on the island and people leaving the island. Like the college students that are arriving at the island are all like hectic and like partying and all that, but the ones that are leaving the island are all calm and cool, which is weird because they're college students. Um, and so they all go. Everybody in the game goes off on their own to investigate because it's like a competition now. They're all like, "I'm gonna prove that I can solve this without you first." Um, so Daphne runs into the voodoo man that's on the beach, and he tells her, "Don't go to the spooky castle on the
And then
top
she
of the hill."
does.
And then she does because she thinks that he's playing him, and is all like, "Haha, you want me to go to that castle because you set a trap there for me." He's all like, "What are you talking about?" He's all like, and then she like basically like switches it up like 3 times and convinces herself she needs to go to the castle. Um, Fred goes off on his own. We don't see what happens with him really until they get to the castle. He basically follows footprints to the castle. That's how he ends up at the castle.
Yeah.
Velma went and talked to maintenance people, and she was told that the castle ride was condemned because of how dangerous it is. And then Scooby and Shaggy, they just kind of walk around. They're not even really
Oh
investigating.
no, it was Mary Jane that like. No, oh yeah, they were walking around. Sorry, they got
They were
dragged along by Daphne.
yeah. So they were walking around with Mary Jane, and my favorite scenes on is in there, but I don't have a clip for it because it was hard to find on YouTube. They're at the bar. Yes, this is more adult, so it's an actual bar. And Dead Mike gets a call at the phone. He's all like, let me check. Is there a Do? Is there a Mr. Do here?" And then this white guy stands up and he's all like, "Melvin Do?" He's all like, "No, Scooby." So Scooby's on the phone and talking, and this guy, like someone over the phone's all like, "I have some hamburgers for you. Just come to the deepest, darkest part of the woods where no one can see you." And Shaggy or Scoob's all like,
Yeah,
"Okay,"
okay.
and literally just runs into the woods on his own.
And then the person that
While
overheard the phone call is like, "What the frick?"
I know, right? So he runs off into the woods. He follows some signs that say hamburgers, and it just leads to a sack. He puts his head in the sack, and there's no hamburgers. And then this monster shows up behind him, takes the bag off his head, and there's this big chase scene that happens, and Scooby gets away from the big monster. And during all this time, Shaggy and Mary Jane are like flirting with each other. Shaggy shows Mary Jane how good he is at claw machines. And then that's when Daphne shows up and enlists Scooby and Shaggy to go to the castle with her. So that's where we are story wise. Yeah, I know that's a lot to explain, I'm sorry, but yeah, we can click start. So then they split up in the castle to investigate. Daphne goes off on her own, Shaggy and Scooby go off on their own, and Fred and pair up. And so after Velma, is all like, "You always choose Daphne, and I have to go investigate on my own." But yeah. And so they go to this big castle, and then the guy like turns it on, and now the dangerous castle is like basically attacking them.
This
So,
scene was actually terrifying. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
This is some scary stuff.
it's not hard to see why this ride was condemned. Pretty easy to see why.
Yeah.
The game feels fast.
It is a dangerous ride, piece. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. And then I do like this part because Velma's all like, just start pulling out books. One of them has to open a trap door or a secret door and stuff like that because there's like it's just a cliche in Scooby Doo movies or shows and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like a hidden door is somewhere. But it's plastic. We got out of the toilet. And then here's the big reveal. Shaggy also drinks out of the toilet. I like that they just gave up on. I know they obviously because it was they condemned the ride, but like they just kind of stopped construction. They're like, hey, let's just add a bunch of swords here.
Yeah.
We made it, Scoob! We're alive!
We're alive.
That was weird.
But yeah, no. It's just like a fun little scene.
Yeah.
Funny thing is that it wasn't designed to like kill them. That they just like
It just was turned on. It just
yeah, it was just turned on. That's how dangerous this ride was. Funny. I enjoy this scene because
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
no,
like a
it's
little
really fun.
just fun. So. Not
I don't
much
think
to
there's
say.
much. Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about with this scene?
I mean, like there was also the like same cliche where it was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh no. It was like,
Yeah, and
it was
then
nice to
you know,
see. It's like it's
I will
old,
say
but
I will say the set design is great. Like the theme
oh
of
yeah,
the thing, all the different like mechanics to it. Like it clearly was fun to film on. I hope they had some fun. So, but yeah, we'll go to the next clip, which is Monster.
let's see if we can try and get through this a bit more, just because.
Okay, yeah, we'll go through it. There's only like 4 more.
Okay.
Um.
We've spent like 20 minutes on 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. Basically, what happens now is they find like this little pyramid thing in there. They figure out there's like some weird training video that they filmed. Um, and then they all went back to the hotel, and now they're being attacked by monsters. So now we'll just start the video. Yeah. Scooby just sitting by the window and then just notices a giant monster. I would be freaked out too. I'd be like, oh my god.
I wonder if like I didn't realize. I feel like that Mr. I'm gonna call him Mr. Bean because I don't know his name. Mr. Bean scratching his neck was supposed to be like a hint towards Scrappy.
It is. It is. Hey, we're not to that part yet. Shh, can't say that. That's a spoiler. Weird. We can't talk about that yet. Oh, yeah. A good I do like that they changed their clothes. I do like this classic joke of absolutely no such thing, monster. Because of course, you have monster attacks.
Yeah.
I do like that they changed their outfits a lot in the in there.
The monster just confused fucking destiny.
Well. And we got the classic Velma losing her glasses scene. She can't see without her glasses.
Wait, where are you?
It might be a little bit. She just lost her. She just got the glasses back. I might be a little bit behind. I think you were a little ahead.
There we go.
No, you're totally fine now. Just keep it going. Bork bork. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. This is like as a kid, this was actually pretty terrifying. Seeing all the monsters attack and everything. So. I just like the. This is like the opposite of what I wanted to do today. A perfect little line.
What is
Wow.
different?
They're protecting the Damonitis. That's what the pyramid thing is called. So. And there goes Montevarius. Scooby Doo, where are you? You got the classic line. And I do like that this leads into a little music montage, so just like in the cartoon would.
Yeah.
Just so much fun.
And then
Look at him
the like
sneak.
sneaking sound.
Yeah, that's classic Scooby Doo right there. They knew what they were doing. Like the audio people were great. They like definitely like chose great music for like this little scene and everything like that, and they used the classic sound effects and everything. It's great. Yeah. This is just a fun song. I like this song. I know that I don't think this song was made for the movie. I'm pretty very popular like jazz song. But it's also very subtle. It's not the music's actually not that loud in the scene. They like focus more on them running around and stuff. That would still hurt.
Oh yeah.
Even if you hit that, it just rolling down. I guess they rolled onto some grass, but
A broken rib at best.
I know, right? So, just to hurry this along. Anything big you guys want to talk about with this? That we didn't already.
Trying to think of.
Just a fun scene, to say the
I
least.
can't say anything really.
To speed this along, we'll go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Story-wise, those four get away from the monsters, but Velma and Fred get captured. They
And a lot
notice
of
that
other
they
people.
and a lot of other people, and they notice where they like get taken away to. They call the Coast Guard, and the Coast Guards are like, "Oh, we'll send somebody," but they end up falling asleep on the beach. The four, it's Mary Jane, Daphne, Shaggy, and Scooby. They all end up falling asleep on the beach, and in the morning when they wake up, all the damage from the monsters is gone. People are like playing volleyball and stuff like that. So they're all like kind of weird. They're obviously freaked out. So they once again go off on their own to search. And so this is where Shaggy and Scooby find Fred. We'll start the clip now. They just find Fred while being around. Also, I'm sorry, but it's so funny hearing Fred say biatch. Which if you don't, I don't know, if you're not like paying attention, you don't realize he just cusses in this kid's movie.
And kids wouldn't
Yeah.
wouldn't notice anyway.
Like this movie was clearly made for more teens than like little kids, so which I appreciate. A little bit.
Yeah.
Like what you get everybody in like swimsuits multiple time like throughout the movie. You got adult jokes for sure, but yeah. And then obviously you know something's wrong because they're being chased by Fred and everything. And Fred's not acting himself, so. But yeah. So now they know what is kind of going on with all the monsters and stuff. Also, an interesting Sugar Ray appearance for very early 2000s. Sugar Ray. Which is funny, to say the least.
I love how they use Scooby's bad what would you call it? Dialect to make fun of like I don't know what I can't remember what Shaggy thought he said first, but I know that you meant bikes. I know this
Yeah,
thing
he
of
meant
that.
bikes. No, yeah, he thinks he says yikes, which
Oh
is fun.
yeah,
It shows it's fun because it shows that even Shaggy doesn't necessarily know what Scooby is saying at
yeah,
times, which is true. Like he he's a talking dog, but he doesn't speak exact English all the time.
yeah,
So, yeah. And also, it's just once again early 2000s, them just riding on quads and stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, and then oh no, it turns out Mary Jane is a monster too. Yeah, just a nice little scene.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just funny seeing Fred say that kind of things.
Yeah,
So
I liked this scene was quite cool because it really showed the level of paranormal stuff that was happening on the island. I mean, like I was also I myself was shocked, like, oh my gosh, everything's back to normal. Like I knew that the people were off, but like the fact that everything was back to normal, I was like, what?
yeah,
How?
like
How does that
they just like
happen?
fix they fix it up in like a few hours type thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
actually pretty cool.
yeah, I like that.
But yeah, no. But no, yeah. And I just like the little chase and then the reveal that Mary Jane is actually uh, a man in a mask, as Scooby says, um, is actually like a monster at the moment and
Yeah,
stuff, which is actually pretty fun. And it also shows that how much they can act like the people
yeah,
they are. We'll go to the next scene.
yeah. I thought you were about to
Basically,
die.
yeah. We'll just go. We'll try and go through it quickly. I'm sorry. Um, basically,
Huh?
basically, what happens in the story? Shaggy and Scooby fight. And Scooby disappears, falls down a hole, and Shaggy immediately jumps after him, even though they just had a fight, and like goes to search for him. And then
Yeah.
Shaggy finds this like pool of souls, and he's able to grab Daphne, Velma, or yeah, Daphne, Velma, and Fred's souls out from there and everything. And at this point, Velma's soul went back to her body, her own body, and she finds out that the monster like gets released once the soul returns, and like it dies in the sunlight. So that's what this scene is. Is like this is Daphne and Fred's souls going back to their bodies.
Yeah. So are we playing?
Yeah. Yeah, you can play. Yeah. Also, you could clearly tell Daphne was about to cut. Well, Monster Daphne was about to cuss. Just like, what the.
Oh
All
yeah.
that. But yeah, no. And then. It's a good thing Velma just so happened to get her monster while outside. Otherwise, she would not know how to beat these monsters.
Oh yeah.
There's a deleted scene where you see Monster Velma act like Monster Velma, or
Oh.
like act different, and she's like dancing in a locker room and stuff like that,
Mhm.
being a lot more sexual. That's why it was a
Oh.
cut. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I do love this. I do love this reveal. She's like, Daphne, are you okay? And it's all like, but I'm not Daphne. Turns out to be just Fred.
Okay, I'm gonna need to cut my tracking off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We only got a couple more. I added only one extra clip instead of the usual six, mainly because I felt like, but yeah, the body switching is funny. The freaking early 2000s, you got the Fred being like, I can look at myself,
Yeah.
and then immediately looking down her shirt, and it's just Fred being totally into himself when they find each other. Yeah. It's a good thing Shaggy just took the Damon Ridas, because it was just, once again, left somewhere random.
Yeah.
This is just a fun little scene with all their body switching and everything like that.
Yeah, this scene is fun.
And it just shows like how good of an actor each of them are, because each of them like it shows their personalities so well. Shaggy and
I
Velma.
love.
Shaggy just literally looking up Velma's skirt just because like woo.
What's wrong with you? Don't you ever eat?
Yeah, but it also shows that Daphne like starves herself to look that way, because Shaggy just being like, don't you ever eat? Like, and that sucks. Obviously, beauty standards and all
Yeah.
of the time. But yeah, I just liked all the body switching, so I figured I'd add this scene. I think it was like an iconic.
There is just one problem with the scene that I'll get into just now, maybe depending on
Yeah,
what your
yeah,
next
you can get
is.
into it. Yeah. The next scene is the last one. Actually, I only did 6. What's the last one is the reveal of who the actual person is.
Yeah.
What's your complaint with the scene?
No, the previous. So at this point, everyone back to who they were? Well, not the team. I mean, like everyone. I can't remember.
At what point?
Yeah, we were looking at one. I can't remember at what point everyone on the island was themselves.
Not. Yeah, I don't
No,
believe so. At that in the final clip, is that what we're talking?
I don't know. I think so. Well, let's watch the clip first, and then
Yeah, we'll watch the unmasking.
because it's to do with that.
Okay, yeah. No, not everyone is back to normal yet. Only a few are.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then it turns out Mr. Bean is a robot.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
The whole
Five
time.
Nights at
way.
Freddy's.
Right?
No.
Five Nights at Freddy. And then it turns out to be Scrappy Doo.
This was one
Which
of the
is
biggest reveals.
This is actually a really funny joke.
I did not expect it to be Scrappy Doo.
Yeah.
It is a great reveal, because it's all like, well, the only indication that you think that it's Scrappy is that he
Is that
shows
Scrap?
up like it's Scrappy. Is the one scene where they like reminisce about Scrappy. That's it. That's the only indication that Scrappy is even in this movie.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone would have been able to guess that Mondavarius was actually just Scooby Doo in a robot suit.
No.
Scooby Doo, me? Don't you mean Melvin Doo? I love that joke.
Oh, that's so good.
I still like Melvin Doo, just as funny. But yeah, no. And but it's great because this whole end bit's really great. I wanted to add the scene where they like were setting up the trap and everything like that. But of course, I couldn't find that clip, sadly. It just goes. It ends right there. That's I believe
fun.
the clips. So,
Cool.
but yeah, that's kind of the end of the movie. Basically they set up a trap. It doesn't go exactly how they want, but they're able to destroy all the monsters. They like release all the souls, and everybody's saved.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie, they capture Scrappy in his little puppy form. They send him off to jail. And and the gang's back together. Very nice and sweet. It's a great movie. Very enjoyable. Haven't seen it. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what the frick? Go do it right now.
Yeah, go watch it. And the second one. The second one's great too. Second one's good. I enjoy the second one. Not a lot of people do, but I do. I very much. Final comments on Scooby Doo as a whole or specific scene?
It was
Ninjago?
great. I was just like, I know I'm being picky here, but the inconsistency with like the fact that the the four members, the team, was getting all scrambled with their whatever Daphne
Their
called them.
souls.
Yeah, their souls. And then we had the entire island just perfectly reach each other's like the correct souls first time.
Yeah. Yeah, I never thought about that. That's true.
It's not a
Well,
huge deal. It's
well, it
just
had. Yeah, we don't exactly know what happened because obviously it goes off the it's protoplasm, but they're souls essentially. Um, it gets released all over the world, so you never know. We don't see the aftermath. I know some people or some of those students probably weren't in like a place where the sun was out, so who knows what happened with those monsters.
oh yeah, true. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Also, it is also revealed that Mondavarius is actually a real person and is alive.
Yeah.
He was just kept in a hole by Scrappy for 2 years. But yeah. But that is Scooby Doo. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope they enjoyed these 2 movies.
Yeah.
You guys want to spin a wheel?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Let's spin a wheel, figure out what movies we're doing for next. If my computer decides to work with me.
I'm racking up these channel points, dude. This is
Nice.
insane.
I appreciate it. Sorry, I have nothing for you to redeem on them, I don't think.
Where's the hydrate
But
option?
I don't know. I haven't set any of that up.
Oh yeah, me neither. Both me and you have
Let
only
me-
recently gotten affiliate, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Both of us haven't set up our affiliates.
I got a lot of stuff to set up, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
click spin if it
Okay.
decides to spin. Oh, there you go. It's like a slideshow though. There we go. All of a sudden, my computer is all like, I'm gonna go slow. Okay, the first movie that we got is The Devil Wears Prada
Hmm.
A devil with-
by Alliger. Devil Prada, which is actually supposed to be a good movie. Alligator always have trouble with that. Hide that choice, and then spin one more. The other one we have is. We already have that. That one's already chose. We're not doing. That one's in group 1. We're not doing Schindler's List again. Didn't realize that was not covered. So, what do we actually have? We have. I think. Yeah, it's Avengers Endgame.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Avengers.
It's a good
Endgame.
movie, just my gosh.
jeez.
To get through it
Anchor.
again, I've watched like 2 or possibly
There we go.
3 times. I don't know.
I screwed myself up in there.
Now this will. This is usually the part in the show where I will show trailers for these
I'm
2
gonna go
movies
off,
for now.
unfortunately.
Yes, you can go. You can go
Okay,
weird.
thank
I know. Yes, I know you need
Later,
to
Anton.
go to bed. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Good night, weird.
Alright,
Good night,
thank
weird.
you guys for having me. I shall see you.
Yeah, of course. It was
time.
so much fun.
Follow
Yeah,
Weird
see you next
on
time.
on Twitter.
Oh yes.
What?
You want to do that? Yeah. Follow.
Oh yeah, at
Weird
Twitter.
Twitter
What?
at real weird dude, right?
At real weird dude on Twitter and at weird dude on TikTok. That I'll start posting soon enough.
Right.
Possibly.
Yes, please go and follow him, and follow him on Twitch as well. So
Yeah. Alright,
have a good
that's-
night.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I'll miss you.
I miss you too. Alright. So, like I said, this is usually the point where I play the trailer for these 2 movies. But this is not what we're doing next month. This is where I'm just going to announce that we are now doing, because it's Halloween, so many of us like horror movies and everything. It's also my favorite holiday. we're celebrating Halloween for a full month. So we're watching a new set of like 2 new horror movies each week, based on a theme that we have. And so for this first week, we're doing paranormal. That is the theme that we have. We already picked 8 movies. And each week, it'll go down by 2. But different movies will be picked each week and everything like that. So for this theme of this week, we got paranormal, which counts as ghosts, vampires, werewolves, anything that is like supernatural in nature. And so, yeah. So we actually have a special other list for this one, because this is what we're doing. I'm calling it All Hallows Movie Club. I don't know, I'm bad with names, so that's what we're doing. We're just going to, there should be 8 choices, we're just going to shuffle that up a little bit to make that fair, and then spin it. So yeah, we're doing Halloween movies. So for the first one, we're doing The Craft, I guess, is the first choice.
You guess.
I guess, I don't know, it's a random wheel. So, The Craft. Sarah did that, chose that. And then let's hide that choice, and we'll spin it again.
I wonder how many.
Because we're doing 2.
I wonder how many clips the Avenger Endgame will have next month.
I don't know. And I guess we're doing OG Nightmare on Elm Street is the other one. So these are the 2 movies we are doing.
Alright.
For this week, and we'll be back on Friday to watch these movies. But yeah, I'm gonna talk with the rest because these are kind of secondary choices. I might see if Zara and Nina actually want their first choices instead, but we'll still watch the trailers right now for these ones instead. But yeah, so. Those might be switched to Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and no, I'll make sure you know on Twitter and everything like that in case that gets switched. But let's watch these trailers real fast before we head on out. YouTube. Like I said, I'll make sure to talk with everybody and see if this is what we're going to be doing, but because like I said, this was a second choice that I put on there just to, because we need, so yeah, so this is The Craft, I guess.
No way, it's on Blu-ray now.
Yeah, I guess it's on Blu-ray now. I know it has Neve Campbell, which is great, who is, and I guess it has, what's his name? It has Neve Campbell from Scream, and also frickin', I totally forgot who the guy is. Also from Scream. So yeah, I believe this is about witches and stuff. So.
Okay, how many movie about witches?
Yeah. They like do dark magic.
They all the witches do. Good.
Skeet Ulrich, that's his name. Skeet Ulrich. It's Neve Campbell and Skeet Ulrich from Scream, I guess. What if this was before Scream or after Scream? I think this was before.
I wonder how old it is.
I don't know. I think it's 1990. It said 1996. Yeah, this is definitely before Scream. The Craft. This was chosen by Zara. So I love Neve Campbell. She is great in all the Scream movies. So Sweet. Now let's watch the Nightmare on Elm Street trailer, which is great. I love that movie. Nightmare on Elm Street trailer. Original trailer. Let's see. Yeah. Last one, which of course is an iconic movie killer, Freddy Krueger. This, of course, has Johnny Depp. That's about all I ever know. Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Something is coming to get them.
There's something else.
Yeah, guy we should know is Johnny Depp.
But yeah, I know Johnny Depp, but I don't remember anyone.
What did that, Lieutenant?
But yeah, I know.
I don't know.
It's this classic horror movie. Very
Puking since I saw it. They're gonna kill me for sure.
obviously it's about
Nobody else there. He was locked in a room.
it's about a killer that attacks kids in their dreams and stuff, which actually is terrifying because you need to sleep. So,
No, the worst part
Yeah,
about
no.
it is usually the way you explain it's kids.
I know, right? Yeah,
No.
Whatever you do,
yeah.
don't fall asleep.
Looking back at it, it looks pretty
Don't
goofy.
fall asleep, Anchor. Don't fall asleep. Whatever you do.
Well, I'm about to go to sleep,
This
but
trick.
that's not a good message.
Yeah, I know, right? This trailer kind of spoils a lot of the kills that
Yeah.
happen. But once again, it's just amazing. It's a great movie. Started a franchise. Came to life with one of the most iconic horror movie villains ever. So
Classic killers are just like pretty. It's really good. They're really good.
but yeah. So that was it. So that's what we're starting with All Hallows Movie Club this week with those. Once again on Twitter, I'll let you know if those are changed at all because I will be talking to both Zara and Sarah and Nina. Because both of these were both their picks, but these were not their primary picks. These were secondary ones that I threw in. Also, I thought we would land on not these ones, so that's kind of why I threw them in.
Why not all?
The craft does look good. The craft does look good. Jalapeno. But yeah, no. Thank you for coming, Anchor. It was really fun talking to you. Did you enjoy Movie Club today?
Yeah. I mean, I missed a lot of people here.
Yeah,
Plus,
we got a lot of people
plus
out,
yeah.
so
I mean, before the stream, I did play chess with you.
yeah, we did get to play chess. That was pretty fun.
Was a very
And you did beat me, sadly.
I beat a sign this row.
Yeah, I'm not good at chess, so. But yeah, no. So I guess I'll just say thank you, Anchor and Weird, for showing up and being on. It was really fun talking to you. Thank you, everybody that came and watched. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a little like I kind of threw the slides together last minute, but we got to have a nice discussion about both Lego Ninjago and Scooby Doo, both classic kid stuff. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed. Do you want to plug anything, Anchor?
Follow my medias.
Sounds good. Follow Anchor on his medias. So, but thank you everybody for coming and watching. It was really fun, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow, I think. With probably be playing a game, but we will be back to playing or to Movie Club on Friday. Actually, on Friday we're gonna be doing a Bring Your Own subscription. We'll probably be watching the movies that we're doing for Movie Club. So just keep an eye out for that, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. So see ya. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.